Number 1. 1979 Ford Mustang LX hatchback. Price, $5,000. Located, Shelby, North Carolina, USA. Kicking off the list is a classic Fox body project that blends vintage style with serious performance potential, the 1979 Ford Mustang LX hatchback. Under the hood, this Mustang has been upgraded with a 351W V8 swap, featuring a remanufactured engine from Jegs with less than 5,000 miles. It's paired with a T5 manual transmission, 8.8 rear end with 4.10 gears, aluminum radiator, electric fans, and upgraded exhaust components. Finished in green, this Fox body keeps much of its original interior, giving it that authentic late 70s Mustang feel. The seller notes the car runs well, but will need a new brake master cylinder before longer drives. Introduced in 1979, the Fox body Mustang became one of Ford's most influential performance platforms. For $5,000, this could be an exciting build for any Mustang enthusiast. Number 2. 1930 Ford model, a Tudor sedan. Price, $3,500. Located, Charlotte, North Carolina, USA. Next up is a true piece of automotive history, the legendary 1930 Ford Model A. This Tudor sedan is a barn-find classic that was reportedly restored back in the 1980s and still appears nearly complete today. It features a traditional manual transmission, black exterior paint, and a tan interior that captures the authentic early American motoring style. According to the seller, the car was once used in local parades about a decade ago. The engine is currently stuck, meaning it will require mechanical work before returning to the road. Produced between 1927 and 1931, the Ford Model A replaced the famous Model T and helped bring affordable transportation to millions. For collectors or restorers, this vintage Ford offers a rare opportunity to revive a true pre-war classic. Number 3. 1967 Mercury Cougar Coupe. Price, $3,500. Located Bob White, West Virginia, USA. Here's a stylish classic from the golden era of American muscle, the 1967 Mercury Cougar. This sleek coupe helped Mercury establish its own identity in the late 1960s while sharing performance DNA with the Mustang. This example features a manual transmission and shows around 76,000 miles. The blue exterior paired with a black interior gives the car a timeless muscle car look. While details from the seller are minimal, the Cougar's solid styling and reputation make it a strong candidate for restoration or a custom project. When it debuted in 1967, the Cougar quickly won Motor Trend's Car of the Year award and became Mercury's most successful new model launch. At $3,500, this classic Cougar could be a great entry point into vintage American muscle ownership. Number 4. 1962 AMC Rambler Ambassador 400. Price, $1,500. Located, Hanoverton, Ohio, USA. Next is a rare vintage sedan from a brand many collectors are rediscovering, the 1962 AMC Rambler Ambassador 400. This classic Ambassador represents early 1960s American design with distinctive styling and a unique push-button automatic transmission. The car shows about 55,000 miles and is finished in an eye-catching orange exterior. According to the seller, the vehicle ran when it was parked but has been sitting for several years and currently does not run, meaning it will need to be towed and restored. American Motors produced the Ambassador as its flagship full-size sedan, offering comfort and innovation during a competitive era of American automobiles. At just $1,500, this could be an excellent foundation for a restoration project or even a creative rat rod build. Number 5. 1975 Cadillac Seville Sedan 4D. Price, $7,800. Located, Fullerton, California. Luxury downsized, but still unmistakably Cadillac. This 1975 Cadillac Seville represents Cadillac's move toward a more European-inspired luxury sedan. Powered by a smooth automatic drivetrain, it runs great with 75,200 original miles. White exterior over blue interior gives it that timeless executive look. 2 owners, clean title, recent alignment and suspension work, new battery, and rebuilt original alternator. The first-generation Seville was Cadillac's answer to imported luxury sedans. Refined, comfortable, and built to last. If you want vintage luxury with originality and history, this one checks the boxes. Number 6. 1957 Mercedes-Benz 220S Ponton. Price, $5,000. Located, Cleveland, Georgia, USA. Here's a beautiful piece of European luxury from the 1950s, the elegant 1957 Mercedes-Benz 220S Ponton. Known for its rounded ponton body style, this classic sedan represents the refined engineering that helped Mercedes-Benz rebuild its reputation after World War II. This example shows around 67,000 miles and features an automatic transmission, a white exterior, and a tan interior that perfectly matches its vintage character. According to the seller, the car sat in a garage for years before being revived. With a fresh battery, it started right up and runs strong. It will need brake work, but new components are included, and the body is reportedly very solid with minimal rust. For $5,000, this timeless Mercedes could be a fantastic restoration or weekend cruiser project. Number 7. 1965 Austin-Healey Sprite. Price, $3,300. Located New Boston, Michigan, USA. Up next is a lightweight British roadster that delivers pure vintage driving fun, the charming 1965 Austin-Healey Sprite. Powered by a small but lively 1,098 cubic centimeters four-cylinder engine paired with a 4-speed manual transmission. This little sports car was built for nimble handling and classic open-road enjoyment. Finished in a bright red exterior with a red and black interior, the car captures the playful personality that made these British roadsters so popular. The odometer shows about 14,000 miles, though the true mileage is unknown. First introduced in the late 1950s, the Sprite became famous for its lightweight design and affordable sports car performance. For enthusiasts who love vintage European roadsters, this Sprite offers classic charm at a very approachable price. Number 8. 1952 Plymouth 4-door Sedan. Price, $1,800. Located, Knoxville, Tennessee, USA. Here's a true early 1950s American cruiser, the classic 1952 Plymouth Cranbrook. With its rounded body lines and vintage styling, this 4-door sedan represents the dependable family cars that filled American roads during the post-war era. The car shows around 40,000 miles and wears a green exterior that suits its classic design. According to the seller, the vehicle runs and can move under its own power, although it will need additional work before becoming fully roadworthy. Plymouth built these cars to be affordable, reliable transportation, and many have become popular foundations for restorations or custom builds. At just $1,800, this vintage Plymouth could be an excellent project for someone looking to revive a piece of classic 1950s American automotive history. Number 9. 1964 Chevrolet C10 Short Bed Pickup. Price, $4,000. Located Pinehurst, North Carolina, USA. Next up is a highly desirable classic truck, the iconic 1964 Chevrolet C10 Short Bed Pickup. These mid-1960s Chevy trucks have become incredibly popular thanks to their clean styling and huge customization potential. This example shows approximately 56,700 documented original miles and is described as a running and driving project. Several mechanical items have already been refreshed, including the brake master cylinder, tires, starter, distributor, spark plugs, and wiring components. The brakes have also been serviced, helping move the project forward. Like many trucks of this era, it has some typical rust areas, but it also includes the original hood and additional parts. For $4,000, this classic C10 could be the perfect starting point for a restoration, custom build, or vintage shop truck. Number 10. 1986 Chrysler LeBaron GTC Convertible. Price, $2,795. Located, Bentleyville, Pennsylvania, USA. Rounding out the list is a stylish 1980s drop-top cruiser, the 1986 Chrysler LeBaron GTC Convertible. Known for its comfortable ride and turbocharged performance, this convertible captures the laid-back luxury vibe of the 1980s. Under the hood sits Chrysler's 2.2-liter turbo engine paired with an automatic transmission. The seller notes that both the engine and turbo have been rebuilt, and the car has been in the same family since 1989, showing long-term ownership and care. Finished in a gray exterior with a matching gray interior, it shows typical wear for its mileage but remains a solid classic cruiser. For under $3,000, this turbocharged LeBaron convertible could be a fun and affordable vintage ride for sunny weekend drives. Number 11. 1968 Chrysler Newport Hardtop. Price, $5,000. Located, Clayton, Georgia, USA. Next up is a big, bold American cruiser from the late 1960s, the classic 1968 Chrysler Newport. Known for its long body lines and smooth highway ride, the Newport represented Chrysler's full-size luxury and performance during the muscle car era. This hardtop is equipped with a 383 V8 engine paired with the durable 727 automatic transmission, a combination well respected among Mopar enthusiasts. The car features an off-white exterior with a black interior and shows about 88,000 miles. According to the seller, the car runs and drives, although the engine will need internal rod work to be fully sorted out. For Mopar fans looking for a full-size classic project, this Newport offers a solid starting point with plenty of vintage style. Number 12. 1962 Oldsmobile Super 88 Coupe. Price, $1,000. Located, Pine Beach, New Jersey, USA. Here's an incredibly affordable piece of early 1960s American luxury, the 1962 Oldsmobile Super 88. This two-door coupe represents the bold styling and powerful V8 performance Oldsmobile was known for during the era. The car comes equipped with a V8 engine and automatic transmission and shows about 83,000 miles on the odometer. Finished in blue, it has the classic long-body look that defined full-size American cars of the early 1960s. The seller describes it as a project vehicle that has been sitting for many years, so proper steps will be required to bring it back to life. At only $1,000 with a title in hand, this Super 88 could be an incredible opportunity for a budget restoration project. Number 13. 1947 Ford Rod. Price, $5,000. Located, Losantville, Indiana, USA. If you're into custom builds with attitude, this 1947 Ford Rod might grab your attention. Rat rods are known for their raw, aggressive style, and this one delivers that classic hot rod spirit. Under the hood sits a small block Chevy engine with throttle body injection paired with a TH350 automatic transmission. The seller notes the car will need a new inline fuel pump for the injection system, although the engine can fire when starting fluid is used. This custom build also includes power windows, new door glass, and fresh anti-rattle components, showing some thoughtful upgrades along the way. Rat rods became popular for their rebellious approach to hot rodding, focusing on function, creativity, and personality over perfect paint. For $5,000, this unique hot rod could become a very cool custom street machine. Number 14. 1966 Chrysler 300. Price, $5,000. Located Virginia Beach, Virginia, USA. Here's a rare and interesting Mopar from the mid-1960s, the powerful 1966 Chrysler 300. This particular example is described as a special order car featuring a factory 440 V8 engine, bucket seats, center console, and a 4.11 Posey rear end. According to the seller, the car was originally ordered by its first owner in Norfolk and was intended to be a sleeper, a luxury sedan with serious performance. The engine, transmission, and differential were resealed years ago, along with new exhaust and brake components. The car shows about 36,000 original miles and still retains much of its unique factory configuration. For Mopar collectors, a rare big block Chrysler like this could be a fascinating restoration opportunity. Number 15. 1979 Ford Thunderbird Coupe. Price, $4,500. Located Ormond Beach, Florida, USA. Wrapping up this list is a stylish late 70s personal luxury coupe, the 1979 Ford Thunderbird. Known for its long hood, comfortable ride, and bold styling, The Thunderbird was one of Ford's most popular luxury coupes of the era. This example is powered by a 351M V8 engine paired with a 3-speed automatic transmission and shows around 85,000 miles. The seller notes the car runs great and has received many recent upgrades, including new tires, fuel tank, fuel pump, spark plugs, distributor, and ignition components. While the paint shows some surface rust and the exhaust needs work, the drivetrain appears strong. For $4,500, this classic Thunderbird could make a great weekend cruiser or restoration project. Number 16. 1965 Ford Mustang. Price, $4,300. Located, Jacksonville, Florida, USA. Up next is one of the most recognizable classics ever built, the legendary 1965 Ford Mustang. This early Mustang helped launch the pony car revolution and remains one of the most loved American classics today. This example is powered by a 6-cylinder engine paired with a 3-speed manual transmission. The car has been sitting for a while but is reported to be running. It has had some floor pan work already completed and also comes with a few new parts to help move the restoration forward. While there is some rust underneath, the car still presents a great opportunity for someone looking to revive an iconic 1960s Mustang. For $4,300, this classic pony car could be an exciting restoration project with huge potential. Number 17. 1968 Chevrolet SS. Price, $5,000. Located Grant, Florida, USA. Here's a muscle-era classic that carries serious collector appeal. The iconic 1968 Chevrolet Chevelle SS. Known for its aggressive styling and powerful performance options, the Chevelle SS became one of the defining muscle cars of the late 1960s. This example shows about 86,000 miles and features an automatic transmission with a striking yellow exterior paired with a black interior. The car has had only 2 owners and is described as having no major issues, making it an interesting opportunity for enthusiasts looking for a project or restoration candidate. The 1968 redesign gave the Chevelle a wider, more muscular stance that many collectors still consider one of the best muscle car designs ever produced. At $5,000, this SS project could be a fantastic entry into classic American muscle ownership. Number 18. 1963 Buick Special Deluxe. Price, $4,500. Located, Escondido, California, USA. Next is a stylish and underrated classic from Buick, the 1963 Buick Special Deluxe. During the early 1960s, the Special helped Buick compete in the growing compact car market while still delivering the comfort and style the brand was known for. This car shows about 94,000 miles and is powered by a 3.2-liter V6 engine paired with an automatic transmission. According to the seller, the vehicle runs and drives well and starts right up. It also recently received a fresh paint job, and the interior is described as being in beautiful condition. The seller notes significant time and money were invested into the car before deciding to sell. For $4,500, this Buick Special offers a clean and affordable vintage cruiser. Number 19. 1970 Ford F-250. Price, $500. Located, Redding, California, USA. Here's a tough old workhorse with serious project potential, the classic 1970 Ford F-250. Trucks from this era are becoming increasingly popular thanks to their rugged design and simple mechanical systems. This particular truck was previously used on private property to haul water for fire protection. It features a manual transmission and is currently not registered in the DMV system. According to the seller, it will need a battery and fresh fuel before attempting to start it. While it's clearly a project, vehicles like this often become great farm trucks, off-road rigs, or restoration builds. At just $500, this vintage Ford truck could be a fun and very affordable project for the right buyer. Number 20. 1974 Mercedes-Benz 240D. Price, $1,000. Located, Brookings, Oregon, USA. Finally, here's a classic diesel sedan known worldwide for its legendary durability, the 1974 Mercedes-Benz 240D. These cars earned a reputation for running hundreds of thousands of miles and became one of the most respected diesel sedans ever produced. This example shows about 62,000 miles and is powered by a 4-cylinder diesel engine paired with a manual transmission. The seller mentions the car has significant rust and has been sitting for some time, although it was reportedly running when it was last parked. Despite its condition, these durable Mercedes diesels remain popular with enthusiasts and restorers. For only $1,000, this could be an interesting project for someone looking to bring a classic diesel back to life.